What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Hoop Collectibles. You guys are animals. All of you. I love it because I just did the video on HGA yesterday, I think it was, where they sent out some cards without sealing them in the slabs. I mean, you guys see it. I'll link it in the description if you haven't watched it. It's pretty bad. And in that video, I mentioned that from a customer service standpoint, it didn't really do anything for me in terms of like, oh, screw HGA. I'm never going to sub with them ever again. And some of you didn't like that. And some of you agreed with me. There was actually a lot of you that agreed with me. Also, in that video, in the description or in the comments, Tyler, who is the owner of HGA, came out and gave his comments about it. Pretty much said, yeah, we screwed up on that one, and we're looking into it, and we're getting it fixed. To which a lot of you liked that comment. A lot of you were commenting on that comment, saying, hey, it's pretty cool that you're commenting. Also, one thing that I didn't expect is, from what I understand, the owner of PGX, Pure Graded X, also commented, to which I thought that was pretty dope too. So anyway, but also in the comments of that video, several of you, also in my DMs and in my emails, were asking me why I wasn't talking about the fact that HGA graded a Patrick Mahomes autograph card that was fake. And I saw the comment, and somebody else mentioned it to me in my DMs, somebody that I interact with pretty regularly. And they said, hey, man, here's all the information. I think you should check it out. This is pretty serious. And mind you guys, today's Saturday. I did the video yesterday for the HGA crack slab thing. And today I was out with my kids. We had baseball this morning. I did a little short. I've never done that before. That was kind of cool. I did a short, and so just basically saying, hey, I see it. I see what you guys are talking about. It looks shady as fuck. I'm going to do a video on it. We'll figure out what's going on. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But what I wanted to do before I even talked about this is do a little bit of research. I mean, I'd like to try to come in somewhat primed on this kind of stuff. And I did a couple of things. The first thing that I did was I wanted to figure out what HGA and SGC's policies are on grading and authenticating signatures and autographs. Okay. So I went to HGA's webpage, and I didn't find anything. I found their grading scale, which talks about, the cards itself, how they grade them, what they grades and what the grades mean, this, that, and other. But I did not find anything in the contact us. Support is basically a contact us. Returns and corrections, basically if we screwed up, send us the card back. The pricing didn't really include anything. Didn't include anything. How to submit didn't include anything, and why submit didn't really include anything either about authenticating autographs. Okay. And okay, so I said, all right, cool. So I went back to SGC and their webpage, and again, same thing. Did not see anything that talked about authenticating autographs. Nothing. There's nothing on here. There's no verbiage. I scrubbed through every link on their webpage, and there's no verbiage. So that being said, okay, this is the first time I've looked into autographs because I haven't sent any cards with autographs to be authenticated. I haven't pulled anything that's worthy of sending off to get authenticated. The only card that I have is I have an Akeem Olajuwon back there. You guys can't see it, but it's got an autograph in there. It's supposed to be an authenticated autograph. I bought it really cheap, so I'm thinking about sending it off to get authenticated. Now, that leads me to my next thing. PSA, however, surprise, surprise. We're about to say something positive about PSA. Come on, guys. Let's be serious. Y'all know that I shoot it straight and I shoot it like it is. If you're looking to have your card autograph authenticated, PSA is the place you want to go. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay? That's where you want to go. You want to go to PSA. It was pretty impressive. So let's see. You can actually autograph authentication. Where is see the process? Here we go. This is pretty cool. So step 1, examination. PSA authenticators conduct ink analysis, autograph structure analysis, object evaluations, and side-by-side comparisons. Authenticators may also use a video spectral comparator to further evaluate the autograph. This is the cool part. The anti-counterfeiting. Once the autograph is deemed genuine, the item is marked with invisible ink that contains synthetic DNA sequence specific to PSA. I'm pretty sure that they're using that term DNA loosely, but I could be wrong. The certification sticker bearing an alphanumeric serial number is provided. There's a certificate that goes behind it, and then it's documented. This is the one thing that PSA has over all the companies, okay? All the companies, is that PSA will buy the card back if it's deemed, somebody else finds out that it's inauthentic or it's not, it's fake or all that other stuff. And it's pretty well documented, their history in authenticating. They're just a place to go. So let's get to the Mahomes autograph that is the card in question. So apparently this was listed on eBay, and here's what it looks like. Now, I'm no expert, okay? I'm no expert. And I don't even know Patrick Mahomes' autograph that well, right? So if I was a big fan, I know what Hakeem Olajuwon's autograph looks like. Obviously Michael Jordan. And that's pretty much it. I don't really... For some reason, I can pick out Robert Ory's autograph because I had so much autograph stuff of him. And then Clint Capella's I'm pretty familiar with. So I'm not very familiar with Patrick Mahomes' autograph. But this card, right off the bat, doesn't look like it's legit. The sticker doesn't seem to have the holograph on there. I can't really tell. And then the marker looks like it was done with one of those overhead projector markers. Y'all remember those? Like those vis-a-vis markers? Those things were never sharp, man. And then somebody pointed this out, that usually this verbiage is above the shaded border, which I don't know that to be true or not. But see, here's an example of what it should look like. Okay, so there's a couple of red flags here. But the biggest one is obviously this autograph. This autograph looks skittish AF. I mean, that looks like that does not look good at all. I don't know if you guys ever seen pictures of where there's actually players actually sitting down autographing stuff. They usually have a box full of pens, and the moment that pen does not look crisp anymore, they chunk it and grab another one. So you're not ever gonna see this on a Panini card. But there was a really good comparison. Okay, so here's the authentic one. I think they put them side by side. There was a picture here where somebody grabbed and put. There it is. Okay, so let's blow this up. Look at that. Oh, actually, you know what? There is a holograph on there. Okay, well, all right. Yeah, but the autograph just looks completely off. It looks like somebody was trying to. It looks super sketch. Super duper sketch. So that begs the question, right? That we're all here to answer, and that we all want answers for, apparently. Or those of you who were addressing Tyler directly in the comments wanted to get answers for, is that you guys wanted him to talk about how this happened, right? And I have the same question. But here's the thing. While I would like to know how this happened, the more important thing is we really need to take a look at whether or not the cards that you're sending to these companies, are actually going to do what you think they're going to do. See, the back of these cards have a grade for the cards. I don't necessarily think they're authenticated. I don't know. Okay, you guys tell me in the comments. But I don't think that SGC is authenticating, or HGA is authenticating, or PGX is authenticating CSG for that matter. I think I scrubbed their page a little bit. Nothing verbiage wise in terms of authenticating autographs. Nobody is authenticating autographs other than PSA. If I'm wrong on that, please confirm. But I think Beckett does too, if I'm not mistaken. Beckett might authenticate autographs. But I mean, these other companies are not authenticating. They are grading, and I don't know to what standards they're grading because there's no verbiage on their websites. On HGAs, on SGCs, there's no verbiage that says, here's what we look for when we're authenticating these autographs. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't think I have ever seen a card that has not had an autograph grade of a 10 or of less than a 10. I think they're all 10s. So if you go to a card show, or if you see your favorite basketball player in the street and he's nice enough or she's nice enough to autograph something for you and you want to get it authenticated, places like HGA and SGC and PGX and RCGs and maybe even the CSGs of the world, that's probably not where you want to send your card to get authenticated. PSA is where you want to go. PSA is definitely where you want to go. So, and unless you pull the card yourself, and you feel comfortable with that, like if you pulled the card yourself, you popped open a box, you paid $700 for the box, you crack it open, you get a card, it's an autograph, it's the one you want, you know what I mean? Like, it's legit, then okay, it's on you to send it off wherever. But just remember that these companies are not authenticating your grades, your autographs. They're grading your card and they're giving the autograph a grade. So just keep that in mind, right? I'm learning just as you guys are learning. I mean, I did the digging and the research for this video because I don't know shit about how these companies do it. And I went to their websites to find out and I found nothing. So, moral of the story. If you have an autograph that you want to get authenticated, send it to PSA. That would be my recommendation. Okay. If you pulled a card and you don't like PSA and you don't want to send a card over there and you don't want to give them any business, then send it to HGA, send it to SGC. Just keep in mind that they are not authenticating. That's it. I mean, that's really it. At some point, guys, we have to take some responsibility for our own shit, right? Like, we have to take responsibility. You can't send a card to them that, is borderline fake and then blame them whenever they don't authenticate it when they never really offer that service. We have to, as consumers, take some responsibility in that. However, this is pretty bad. That Mahomes autograph is doo-doo. So, it is what it is, man. It's very unfortunate. Hopefully this guy, I don't want to say hopefully, I was going to say hopefully this guy got scammed too, but I don't want to say that. Hopefully this guy isn't the one that's like doing them in his garage and sending them off, trying to pawn them off as real. Hopefully he's in it just as bad as everybody else and he got screwed too. Or he bought it unknowingly and he got screwed. But anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on this whole situation, on companies grading autographs and not authenticating autographs and not really offering any types of guarantees on autographs? Do you feel like if you send them a card, part of the grading process and authenticating process is they're authenticating the card? Obviously, they should be authenticating the autograph to some extent and offering some sort of a guarantee. Or otherwise make it pretty blatant on your websites that you do not take any responsibility for the autograph on the cards that you're grading, and then just leave the autograph portion of it alone. And some people choose to do that whenever you send cards off to PSA, where you just have the card graded, but the autograph isn't authenticated, or vice versa. Some people just send the card off to get the autograph authenticated, and they don't really care about the card. They just want to make sure the card's authentic. So there's a lot of semantics and verbiage that gets played with when it comes to this thing. But when it comes to PSA, they're pretty clear. We will authenticate your autographs, and we stand behind them, and we put some DNA on them, and and we offer you a written guarantee that this is authentic, and if it's not, we will pay you for it. So, one for PSA. So that's my thoughts. You guys let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure handful of you got some opinions on this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video right now, and you guys let me know what you think. But if I'm wrong on something, please let me know. Also, if anybody can confirm that Beckett authenticates, let me know that too. I want to say I think they do. Let's check real quick before I jump off. Grading packages, submission forms, grading packages, Beckett grading services. Oh, they do have an authentication service. See, but that's separate from their grading service. So yeah, you can get a Beckett certified Beckett authentication services. Yeah. So Beckett authenticates as well. Look at that. The two old dogs showing the new pups what's up. All right. I said that very tongue-in-cheek. You guys relax. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Love y'all. Thank y'all for hitting me up. I mean, listen, guys. I'm partially here for you, the 5,000 of you almost that are subscribed. I'm partially here for you. So if you see some shit pop up that you're like, hey, man, this looks shady as hell. We want your opinion on this. Man, hit me up. DMs are the easiest way to get a hold of me because I got notifications set that pops up pretty quick, and emails. If I get enough of you hit me up about the same thing, I'll do a video on it. I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. Y'all know I am not short of opinions. All right. Love y'all. Peace.